Welcome to the Equestrian Edge vlog, where women of the West shine and saddle smart fitness reigns. I'm Brandy Bratton, founder of Equestrian Edge Fitness. Join me as I spotlight trailblazing cowgirls sharing their triumphs and challenges in the equestrian world. Discover how my unique blend of horse-savvy workouts can boost your performance both in the arena and beyond. Each episode will highlight different aspects of the Western lifestyle, emphasizing the strength and determination of cowgirls everywhere. So saddle up for the inspiration, empowerment, and the cutting edge of equestrian excellence. We're in Eagle, Idaho today, kicking off the first of many to come vlog series for the Equestrian Edge. I'm thrilled for the time of year this project is kicking off. As I love fall, it's such a spectacular time of the year and one of my most favorite seasons. And I'm also thrilled to showcase someone who embodies strength, dedication, and a true love for horses. I first met Bobbie Fifer through a massage therapy course. Her and I had both enrolled in this course only to later discover that we just live 30 miles apart. This week I had a chance to visit Bobbie on location at a ranch where she offers her services and ask her a few questions. All right, so Bobbie, what is it that brought you into this Western lifestyle, this industry?
Well, I was born into it. My grandparents had a cattle ranch in the 60s and 70s in Gooding and raised registered Herefords, and we used horses to gather cows and check cows, and that's what our horses were for. And I just continued on with horses. Sold all the cows in the 80s and got horses.
As I mentioned previously, mine and Bobbie's paths crossed thanks to an equine massage course that we were both enrolled in. But Bobbie has a special way in how she helps and serves our community, and I'll let her explain.
And so then I started doing body work on my own horses and grabbed a few clients here and there, and then I started helping people find jobs around here, because there's a lot of young children who would like in the industry, and so I started a group to help them find jobs and got really popular doing that.
And that's a Facebook page, right?
Yeah, 208 Barn Help group. 208 Barn Help, yes, that's what it is, and that's Idaho jobs only in any of the livestock industry, so horses, cows. Anybody who has animals that needs help can go in there and find all kinds of people who are willing to help. And if you want to get a job, you can post it in there, and more than likely there's somebody in there who needs you in their life. So
such a great way to give back to the community.
I try. We all got to give back a little bit here and there in order to progress. After doing bodywork stuff, I ended in my little Facebook group. I ended up just finding people who needed help with their horses, but they were too afraid to go to the community for help because they've had their trust broken through a trainer previously, or their knowledge with horses wasn't enough it was holding them back from asking for help. And so through my group, I've found a lot of people who need help with their horses, and I tend to help them. I like this guy, inexperienced horse people, I tend to help them so that they can get enough confidence to either send their horse off to training, or I'm happy to go over to their house and train at their house.
So like a mentorship?
Almost like a mentorship.
Bobbie truly represents the essence of cowgirl, guiding others to discover possibilities they may not have recognized before. She radiates courage, compassion, and commitment to doing good. Her influence and energy inspire those around her. I asked Bobbie for some words of wisdom for the young women of the West who aspire to be cowgirls.
Absolutely phenomenal.
Well, thinking back through the years, what would be some advice that you would give to the younger generation and young girls that want to follow in these footsteps?
I think my advice now, looking back, would be to learn about your horse's body and the things that you do affect them. But you might be able to do those things while the horse is young, but you probably won't be able to do it when they're older. Take care of your horses.
And like you said, listen to them, right?
Listen. Yes, they talk all the time. We just don't listen.
Bobbie takes immense pride in her work and the dedication she applies to her training. As an advocate for equestrian fitness, she understands how crucial body work is, not just for horses, but also for riders. At the conclusion of our interview, she shared her insights on various gear choices, emphasizing how they impact performance and comfort during rides, such as her boots. Why boots?
Why boots? That's a funny question, because I didn't own a pair of cowboy boots until 5 years ago. I always rode in tennis shoes, or barefoot, or Converse, or bareback Converse. I think I got boots just because they're comfy. I can't wear anything else now.
I can't either.
Really?
Yeah, they're one of my favorites too.
Oh my gosh, I love them.
I do my workouts in my boots. Speaking of workouts,
Did we need to go do a workout?
we did a workout this week, didn't we?
Yes, we did.
And tell me a little bit about that experience.
I have to tell you, I was super sore yesterday.
Yeah?
I was, but not in a bad way. It was more of, I stretched some muscles that I realized I wasn't getting stretched, because you and I talked about, when we were going through the exercises, you talked about the contracting of the muscles and having them contracted and not the actual
The
stretching.
lengthening.
Because we talked about my own exercise program, and I told you that I try to just be aware, like if I'm out shoveling poop in my pasture or whatever, I try to be aware of myself, and I squat instead of using my back, and I do those things. But doing yours with the stretching at the end, I realized that I need to be more aware when I'm out and about, and maybe remember to stretch, because I felt a lot of release. Would that be what I felt a lot of releasing in my back, and I realized that maybe I'm always contracting my back, which would probably make for a rough ride when I'm riding horses, because my muscles aren't stretching like they're supposed to be stretching.
Right. It's, all about flexibility. It's all about muscle control. It's all about coordination. And so by implementing that equestrian fitness program, you're going to be able to achieve all those things, but opening up the body is a big part of it, and that's included in those stretches. And so when we open up the body, we carry less tension. The tension releases.
Gotcha. Well, I feel a little lighter today. My back was really sore yesterday, which let me know that I'm not releasing like I need to. Maybe I'm holding tension.
And so with that being said, do you feel like the workout is something that's doable, that it fits into life, not forced into life?
Absolutely, yes. I feel like it's very fittable. I don't think there would be any forcing. I really liked the hip stuff. I've noticed as I've gotten back into riding that I have tightness in one hip over the other, and I know that affects the way the horses move. I know I can actually transfer that onto my horses. And I feel more open after doing your exercises the other day. As quickly as we could do them, I didn't feel like my day was offset. I didn't feel like I wasted any time. I felt like it was just easy to put it right in with my day.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
By sharing our exchange, I aim to inspire others to embrace opportunities that foster growth in both riding and personal well-being. This partnership represents a commitment to nurturing a community where women can thrive together. Ultimately, Bobbie believes that informed riders are empowered riders. Her commitment to educating others about these vital aspects of equestrian life continues to inspire women across the West. I hope you enjoyed today's episode of The Equestrian Edge, and I invite you back to join us next week as we continue the powerful and inspiring stories of the women of the West.